I'd like to give a heartfelt thank you to Oswaldo Martinez at Let There Be Sound for lending the Sugarcube in evaluation in this video and for pairing the audio files that are in the description box below. Hey everybody, welcome back to The Pressing Matters. I'm Scott. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for your support. Today I am very excited to talk about this little device that has kind of rocked my world in a way. It is called the SweetVinyl Sugarcube. I was aware of this product for a while. I had heard it demonstrated a couple of times, and I was very, very interested to get my hands on it and give it a workout in my own system. This came to pass just recently after dropping numerous hints to my dealer to borrow his. He let me borrow it one day, and I have it. I've had it for about a week now in my system. I'm going to tell you all about this interesting device in a second. Before I get started, if you're new and haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up, hit like, subscribe, and notification. You'll be sure to get notified of any new content that comes up. So the SweetVinyl Sugarcube is available in many different models. The basic one is called the SC-1 Mini, and that is the one I have. This device allows you to remove clicks and pops on the fly as you're playing a record. It does that by digitizing the signal and processing it and putting it back out in analog. So, this is a controversial subject for a lot of people. And I am also very skeptical about things like this. And I was very intrigued by the rave reviews of this device. It's been on the market for a while. It is costly. It is like $1,500 for this device. And the other models, which allow you to record and do the tagging and metadata, if you want to process the record for storage in digital, those are even more expensive. So this is the one on the fly. It is the one I wanted to try because at this point, I'm not really assembling a digital library. Maybe I will do that in the future. And if I do decide to purchase a Sugarcube, I may try somehow to find the funds to do an upper model which allows me to do that. So this device, I'm going to show you some pictures and stuff. I'm also going to have some files for you to listen to of how it works. But the signal can be bypassed completely, so it has an analog bypass, which means you can let it be connected to your system at all times. And with the analog bypass, it's completely out of the way. You're still getting the same exact signal from your setup. When you engage the Sugarcube, it has a correction mode. So the correction mode is on. You have 10 levels that give you increasing levels of processing. I have found for what I'm using it for, which is mostly classical, that I picked up during the Great Record Purge, I always call it, when everyone was dumping their classical, and that was in the early 90s. I picked up tons of great classical for pennies, and not all of it is in perfect shape, but I never bought things that weren't in good shape. But still, when listening to classical, I like to not hear tics and pops, obviously. With louder records, rock records, jazz, it's a little less obvious, but on classical, it's very important to have a quiet signal. And that is why so many people dumped their vinyl and went to CD. But for those of us who have amassed large collections of classical vinyl and others that may not be in top shape, this is a very valuable tool. I have been pulling out stuff from my garage. So this is where a lot of that stuff ended up because I found it to be not up to the level of the things I want in my permanent collection. And I have been amazed. I put it on level 3 on an album that has maybe some ticks and pops in the intro or throughout the record, and they're gone. They're gone at the third level of processing. If something's really bad, you can go up higher. And what I'm finding is, and this is such an interesting thing that I didn't think about when I was considering this, is when your brain has switched off the analytical part of listening, which all of us audiophiles do, you're always conscious that there's going to be a flaw in the record, a tick or a pop, and it's disappointing, and it kind of takes you out of the experience. With the Sugarcube engaged for these classical records, that whole part of my mind is turned off, and the part of my mind that wants to focus on the performance and the music is in full mode. And it's like, relax and listen. And I'm hearing these records in a different way. It's like, and I don't mean a sonic way. The thing is practically invisible sonically. And matter of fact, I tried it on some perfect records, new records that I have that are clean, perfect, no ticks or pops, switching between my preferred repair mode and back to bypass. And I am hard pressed to tell the difference. It seems to leave everything intact completely. If anything, and it's so minor, it's probably like 1%, a little reduction in high frequency, but it's so little that honestly, it's not even an issue. It's not an issue that you would hear at all. And that is why this is such a great product, is because for the first time, a device like this is transparent. And if you check out the owners that have it, nobody is letting this thing go because it is so cool, so valuable. I am thrilled with it. Whether I will buy one or not, I'm not sure, but it has been so interesting to, like, I pulled out this record that I had bought. What was it? Oh, it was a 50s vocal record, Dakota Staten, The Late Late Show. Nice record. And it was kind of full of ticks and pops. And I played it the other night and I was like zoomed right in on the performance. It sounded like a mint record. Just amazing. It really is amazing. What else can I say about it? The company themselves are very active with the product. They update it all the time. It can be connected to Wi-Fi, so they download updates automatically if they have improvements in the software processing. They also have something coming out that's kind of in the beta stage, I guess, and it's an algorithm that reduces surface noise as well. It's meant mainly for 78s and very hissy type recordings. It's available in the upper models, but with this device, with this SC-1, you will get the complete reduction of ticks and pops to where they're not even audible, without destroying the signal. You will still hear the groove, but that's not an issue. It's absolutely not an issue. The trade-off in this is amazing. I wouldn't want it to destroy the groove noise or the hiss, honestly. I just want the ticks and pops gone, and it does that beautifully. Very, very interesting product. Check out the audio links below that Oz assembled for me. I think you'll be impressed. It's really something. It's really, really something for someone that has a large collection and doesn't want to go digital, and has records that are somewhat compromised by ticks and pops. It's a godsend. Really, really very impressive product, and I'm so glad I got to try it. It's going to be hard to let it go, honestly. Until next time, I'm Scott for the Pressing Matters. Let me know what you think about this product. Is it like too controversial for you to digitize your record to hear it? Some people will say yes, I know. So let me know what you think. Till next time, Scott for The Pressing Matters. Have a great day.